Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Carr with your homework for this week. So if I share your homework document with you, which is on my school app. So it goes out today, it's due back the 17th of November, which is the Wednesday, so a week next Wednesday. For reading, I would like you to read part of your book at home. Now, we are obviously reassessing reading at the minute and checking whether you've moved on or not. So you can either read a book that you own at home, it could be your reading book from school. If you want to wait for your new reading book, that's fine. What I want you to do is read part of it. Most of you are on quite long books, so I do mean part of it. Using the words that are written, I want you to change that into a picture book version for a reception child. Okay, so you're going to have to work out it's be some summarizing skills, it could be some sequencing skills, it could be some inference, because you're not going to have the words. So I don't want any words on your page, okay? I only want it to be pictures, okay? And of course, keep reading as much as you can. So every night, I would say, all right? It doesn't have to be the same thing every night. It doesn't have to be your reading book every night. It could be a comic, a magazine, a newspaper if you've got a children's newspaper. It could be reading something to your younger brother or sister. It could be helping mum by reading a recipe. It could be reading the shopping list, anything, but just keep up those reading skills, okay? And as you're reading, make sure you're really understanding what your book is about. It's all very well being able to read the words, but if you can't understand what they say, you're not really reading, okay? So make sure you do understand it. For English, I'd like you to research the Titanic. We've done a bit of this in school this week. We'll be doing a little bit in school next week as well. Okay, I want you to tell me about its journey as if you are a passenger. So you might want to create a diary. You might want to write a letter to somebody at home. We've obviously wrote a letter this week with doing our RE and our SICKY work. You might want to do a video log. Okay. Anything, but remember it is English, so I do want it to be based on writing. You can sketch and draw and add those pictures if you want to, but it is about your writing skills as well. All right, for maths, if you follow this link, this will take you to the game that we played today. All right, so if I get that up for you, okay, it's called First Connect 3, and as we learned today, it's about the first person to get 3 in a line. So there's this version if you'd like to play against the computer, or there's a printable one which looks like this. Okay, and if you want to print it out and play with 2 dice with an actual person in your house, you can do that as well. Or perhaps you want to team up with somebody in your house. Okay, your rules are all here. And then what you need to do is take it in turns to spin. And your job is to get a row of 3. Okay, so our numbers are 5 and 6. So that would give us either 11, or it would give us, so if we did 5 and 6 or 6 had 5, that would give us 11. If we did 6 take away 5, we would get 1. If we did 5 take away 6, we would get -1. I'm going to go for 1 because I feel like that will give us quite a lot of different areas that we can use. And if I'm playing against a computer, I need to press spin again. And then the computer goes and works out the best way to use its numbers. Okay, so it's gone for 3. And so you can see that it's already cut me off a little bit here. Okay, let's have another go. This time I get 5 and 2. So I could go for 7. I could go for 2 take away 5, which is -3. I could go for 5 take away 2, which is 3, which obviously I can't have because it's already covered up. So I'm going to go for, I think I'm going to go for 5 add 2. Because 7's still got quite a few counters around it as well, whereas if I went for -3, I'm limiting myself to only these, okay? And that's basically how you play. All right, let's go back to the homework again then. So for your topic homework, show someone the best way to create a den on your adventures and be creative. So imagine that you are out on an adventure and you suddenly had to create a den. Okay, what would you do? Now you can do this by, you know, actually showing somebody in your family and perhaps taking photos or taking a video and sending that to me. You could create a PowerPoint showing the best way to build your den with what the things that you need and your method that you would use. You could do a set of instructions for somebody with pictures. You could do a comic strip of you creating your den. You could actually make a den with instructions and bring it in for me, like a mini den, like Mrs. Arundel was speaking about. So lots and lots and lots of different ways. I have been getting good homework back, but now I want us to really push it up, especially with the creativity. All right, so that's it. Again, that's due back on the 17th of November, which is a week on Wednesday. And I hope you have a lovely weekend, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.